Geeches, my name's Steve, and I'm gonna finally do a Transformer review. Finally. Everybody's been yelling at me in the comment sections. About yelling at me and asking nicely. Man, to do a Transformer video, finally gonna do one, because I recently bought one. So, we'll do Shockwave. Studio Series Shockwave. He'll be in the near future, anyways. Because I had a bootleg Beast Wars Megatron on order for like since April, like early April. So far, from what I understand, it's in New York, so maybe it'll be here soon. But, anyways, today in Action Figure News, KOTM has the Hyper Modeling Figure series of the Godzilla King of the Monsters figures are currently up for pre-order, and you can even get them stateside. Sites like Big Bad haven't been already. Well, not in already, but up for pre-order. I think they come out in December. But what you get is you get two versions of Godzilla. You get the standard and the nuclear blast burning Godzilla, if you will. There's King Ghidorah, Rodan, and then two Mothras. So there's 6 in total. One's larva, one's the adult Mothra. Which, for me, I feel like the best one to get is the Mothra larva, 100%. Because if you collect SH Monsters figures, it looks like it might scale pretty well. And it kind of be like a nice little companion piece to the Monster Arts figure. But I'm pretty excited. Because to me, the Mothra easily looks like the best painted Mothra we've gotten so far. Outside of the Defo Reel that's coming out. But like, I'd say like, not in scale, but like the actual representation of Mothra, not just like a deformed little thing. It's the best looking one by far. So pretty pumped for that thing. The Godzillas are okay. Ghidorah's cool. The thing I like about this set is if you guys don't collect the Monster Arts or not a big fan of spending the money on them, it's a nice way to get all of them. And they still look really good. So you're not just stuck with like the cheap Jack Specifics, which are serviceable. And of course, like NECA's not making all the monsters. Primarily King Ghidorah. And if you don't have to go the Monster Arts or even the Xbox route, they decide to go on that. So I'm actually super pumped I got them on pre-order. Mainly because I want the Mothra, but the rest are sweet too. Super 7 has their next wave of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles up for pre-order, which consists of April, Rocksteady, Michelangelo, and Metalhead, which look cool. Personally for me, I'm not as big a fan of these because I think if I want articulated figures, I want them to look more like the actual cartoon or the movie. Not the original action figure line, because I feel like if you're going to get the original action figures, or if you want something that looks like the original action figures, you'll just get the original action figures. Granted, to be fair, you're probably paying about the same amount of money if you want to get the old ones, at least in like good condition, fully complete. While these ones, you can get a little bit more bang for your buck, and they're a little bit more nicely painted and colored, if you will. So they're cool. I kind of want to get the April just because I like collecting the female characters from stuff. Randomly, anyways. So that could be an option. It's the first one I've seen that I've been kind of on board with that isn't NECA per se. I have to look at my notes for this one, but Five Nights at Freddy's next wave of figures are coming up from Funko, which is the Security Breach ones. I have no idea who these are, but I'm just going to bring it up because I know we've done Freddy stuff in the past, but my Freddy knowledge is pretty much sister location. And, but you have Vanny, the bunny, the sexualized bunny, which is weird. You have Montgomery Gator. Looks kind of cool. Like they're all kind of like Rockstar kind of themed. There is Glamrock Freddy, Glamrock Chica, which I kind of like. Glamrock Chica is actually pretty sweet, and Roxanne. Again, don't know who the heck these guys are, but just wanted to bring them up because I know the circus-looking ones we didn't remotely touch. Because again, Five Nights at Freddy's was primarily my wife's thing. So if she wasn't buying it, there's no point in me buying it just to do videos for you, Also from Hasbro, the new G.I. Joe classified figures are... The Wave 2 is currently up for pre-order now, which consists of Gun-Ho, Destro, Cobra Commander. I kind of want Cobra Commander, I'm not going to lie. And Red Ninja. Haven't got anything for the first wave, because for me growing up, I never really got that much in the G.I. Joe outside of the cartoons, which I thought was cool. Collectibles had nothing. But Cobra Commander's cool. Like I have a soft spot for that guy just because he was the same voice as Starscream in the G1 TV show. And I like me some villains, so that could be a possibility. Like if he showed up in stores and I had seen one of them, I'd snag it. Because first way, it would pretty much be Snake Eyes. Would really be the only one. Scarlet is kind of cool. Second way, that he's pretty much it for me. But if you guys are super into the G.I. Joes, like, I highly recommend getting those things. They look cool, and for the most part, for their lines like this in particular, Hasbro does a fantastic job. Next, for NECA's Predator 2 line, they have the Stalker and Guardian figure up for pre-order, which are the ultimate figures, so they do come with extra accessories. Looks super sweet. Debating on getting them personally, because for the most part, I've always been more of an Alien fan, which is why I got predominantly more Alien stuff than I do Predator. Outside of the AVP stuff, AVP video games and Kenners, mostly what I got, and a couple of the movie ones, because there's certain ones I like. But with these being Predator 2, I was always a big fan of the film, and to be honest, I kind of like the obscureness of them. Definitely reminds me a lot of, again, the Kenner stuff. So definitely on board, especially the one with the giant plasma cannon. I'm just going to check out my notes for a lot of the import figures because there's quite a bit we haven't talked about. So I'm just going to kind of scroll through so you'll see me looking down. But for Figmas, the most noticeable ones that I recall seeing are the Nico Paras, are Vanilla and Chocolate? Chocola, that's what it is. Which are essentially just cat girls, maids, that come with little accessories for like the tea shop from the show, which is pretty cool. Good Smile Shop actually has exclusives for both of them. So Chocola comes with the fork, and Vanilla comes with the teacup and saucer, which seemed like accessories we might have gotten with other figures. Still pretty cool. Kind of helps to make them worth more bang for your buck because they're already about $80. If you get them at their Good Smile Shop, they're like closer to $88. But they do come with tables and chairs too, so you definitely get a lot more larger accessories with these than you do some of your standard Figma releases. That being said, I mainly want to get it just because they got Good Smile accessories, but I don't feel like I need them, so I'm trying to be good. Because to be honest, the anime was just okay, to say the least. Moving on, we have the Overlord figures of, if I'm going to say this right, I know it's a yellow bead, Albedo and Einzone Gold. They're in Yukata versions. Can't say things today. You might see this. There's light back there because it's sunny outside, but this is late for me. For ReZero, there's figures of Rem and Ram as kids, which is interesting. Same toy company, also still fairly expensive. If you really, really like Rem and Ram, might be some cool option. That being said, I kind of wish Arnez was here so I could get his opinion on the matter. But I don't see much of a reason why I would be getting these. Now, they are doing another Bunny Girl ones from Good Smiles, which are quarter scale figures of Rem and Ram as well. These are different poses though. I do gotta say I do like these ones a lot more, to be fair. Still probably gonna pass on them. Because for the most part, I feel like with the Bunny Girl stuff, I actually have one currently in stock, but I haven't paid for it yet. Of the Ryoko from Tenchi Muyo. For the most part, I would get like girls I really, really like. And then possibly Bunny Girl Senpai is another one I wouldn't mind. But still a pretty sweet line. Like they do make some gorgeous looking figures for those. Speaking of Bunny Girl Senpai, Chara Ani actually has one of her in sort of a bathing suit. Like she has the white shirt on that's wet with a squirt gun. Kind of cool, but again, for the most part, if I'm looking for a figure from her, it's generally going to be in the Bunny Girl outfit. But if you really, really enjoyed the character, it is a really solid option. It's actually super cute too. For Revoltech, we're getting Murder Hornet figures. I said it. They're a little late. That was May, but I'll accept my pre-order now for the thing. Kind of cool. To be fair, because it'd be neat to have with because if I remember right, in the '98 Godzilla animation, he does fight a giant hornet, so that could be kind of cool. I'd have to see what it actually looked like, but it'd be kind of neat. For more pop-up parade figures, there is Inspector figures of Kotoko. If I said that right, yep, Kotoko. Looks really nice too. I already got the Kotobukiyo one on order, so this is a solid pass, but it's actually a nice cheaper alternative, to be fair. So if you guys were into the anime, Nice solid option. And then for SH Figuarts, they're doing more Sailor Moon figures. The only thing that sucks is we already gotten them. Well, at least one of them, but it looks slightly different because they're doing anime-colored versions of the original 5 Sailor Scouts, which is cool, although Sailor Moon already had an anime color one. It was a San Diego Comics Con exclusive, which I had a fun time getting a hold of. Finally got a hold of it. Now this is the thing, because, of course, she looks like she comes with extra accessories because she does come with a crying face, which I do appreciate. I can't remember if the original one came with it. I'm gonna say no, but I don't think I've ever opened... Oh, no, we've opened the box of the channel. Didn't really pay much attention to her accessories, but it's super cool that's coming with that. These do look really solid. I know some of the import sites are selling out of them already. So if you into them, this is probably the versions of the figures that, if you like the classic anime, it's definitely the best ones to get. Also for KOTM, for their horror figures, there's a Leatherface figure up for pre-order now. We're definitely getting it. Looks cool. I appreciate she's a little bit on the thicker side. What's cool too is she comes with an extra head, so you can have her with the Leatherface, which is nice. Never going to use that option, but it's cool that it comes with it nonetheless. It's kind of like the Chucky, where you have like clean face Chucky or scarred up face Chucky. Which, man, I'm still so sad I don't have that figure. The only two I'm missing is Chucky and Tiffany that I would like to have. One of these days. You know, going through all this, looking at some of the stuff that we haven't talked about, I'm like, man, it's been a minute since we've done action figure news. So I guess the only other thing to really bring up is Mezco has the Spider-Gwen from Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse up for pre-order. It also comes with Spider-Ham. That's super cool. Haven't pre-ordered the other ones because I got things coming up, and I was just going to grab them when they come out, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get Miles and Peter B. Parker. It's going to make me a little sad. But to be fair, I think the only one I really, really want is the Noir Spider-Man. Like, if he comes out, he's getting bought. The rest of them, I would mainly just be buying to help support him coming out. Maybe the Penny? I might get the Penny. Especially the robot. Robot be sweet. I guess we'll call it good there. So is there any figures you guys are super excited about? Let us know in the comment section below. Oh, there's also Not Transforming Transformers coming out by Hasbro and Takara, which is G1 inspired. It's okay. To me, like, it's cool. And I'm sure there's people that appreciate it because then you don't get the seam lines, you'll get the Axis stuff that kind of take away from the original animation. But then again, if it doesn't transform, I have a hard time considering it a Transformer. Like, it looks like a Transformer, but it doesn't actually do the stuff, you know? And that's kind of like what I like about the Masterpiece line, is it looks and harkens back to my G1 stuff that I love, but I still get like the full effect of being able to play with it like I used to. And with this stuff, it would probably look a little bit cleaner on the shelf, but I don't know, it just kind of takes the fun out of it. And help us defeat those kaijus by hitting the like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.